Hello there. I'll watch this for the first 15 minutes to put it on 8 times speed. Bro, I am not putting this on 8 times speed for the first time watching. Also, good evening everyone. Welcome. Hello there. My name is Gruff Donar and I'm streaming to you live from aboard the Twilight Saber. What the heck? Put it on 8 times speed? That is insane. Also, you might notice I'm not moving. That's okay. For some reason, my thing isn't working, so I'm just leaving the model there while it constantly tries to reconnect. So if it reconnects, nice. If it doesn't, that's okay. I don't care. We're gonna be watching the Nintendo Direct, the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. I'm not gonna lie, I have no dog in this race. None at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have fallen off the Nintendo wagon. I don't really care anymore. I think the only thing that would make me buy Nintendo Switch is two things actually. If I get a way to stream console games, or if they remake Twilight Princess. Those are the only two things that'll make me get a Nintendo Switch 2, I fear. Or at least make me more interested in Nintendo, because I've fallen off, dude. I don't really care about Mario Kart. I don't care about whatever the heck they're making out. I do like Tamagotchi Life, but I'll say this. If I do get the Nintendo Switch 2, it's going to be way down the line when it's hopefully cheaper. That's like that's ever going to happen. Good Lord. Okay, I guess that segues into something else I should talk about. I do know some things about this Direct. I'm not going to say which they are, except the one that I just spoiled. The price. Nintendo Switch 2 is wait, they're not holding to the prices? Oh, interesting. Well, still, even regardless of that, I'm probably not going to get a Switch 2 until much later down the line when they have something I actually want. So yeah, I don't want to yap too much. Not as a fact, but I doubt they will. Oh, brother. Oh. You clearly don't know Nintendo's game. That's what Nintendo does. It still costs like 50 or 60 bucks to get Doom 2016 on the Nintendo Switch. Remember the 3DS? I do remember the 3DS. I remember the prices for the games never going down. The only reason I was able to get a Wii U for as cheap as I did was because it was a used refurbished Wii U. They never drop prices. That's like Nintendo's whole shtick. What else can I talk about right now? I know a couple things about this, but I'm not going to spoil what they are. The console price did go down for the 3DS. Did it? It's been so long, I don't remember. Man, I miss playing on my DS. I have it. It's over there. But I just don't play it as much. I got the, maybe it's because the consoles eventually go down. Maybe it's because I got the 3DS XL, so it's like this giant thing that you have to put in your pocket, which unfortunately I don't. And I'm not a woman, so I don't get a purse issued to me at birth. Look, dang, let's look at this runtime. Nintendo Direct, 1 hour and 2 minutes. Backpack Life, for real. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Like, what are they feeding these Directs, bro? This is a chunker of a Nintendo Direct. It's got a little bit of chub to it. But does it got any meat? Let's see. Let's check it out. I'm just gonna press play. Go. Amuse me, Nintendo. Also, tell me if the audio is okay. Oh, that's cute. Yo, this reminds me of the Nintendo Wii with like its... Texan would know what art style it is, but it reminds me of that. I like it. It's charming. It's like digital but gummy. I don't know. But it went down early for 3DS, and they gave those that bought it early a bunch of free DS or Game Boy games. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Hey, Mario Kart, another game I don't really care about, honestly. I wish I liked Mario Kart, man. Really nice looking. That's a big track. I didn't care about any of those. Any of what? Mario Kart games? Definitely looks cool. Ooh, I like the music. Oh boy, it's direct time. Me and my friends like to play it. I used to like playing with my friends, but it's just so chance-based. Wow, this looks good. Holy cow. It's so chance-based, I can enjoy it. My enjoyment starts to taper off after a while. Yo, rail grinding? What? That's cool. Yeah, Mario Kart music always slaps, but this is Oh, what? You can get in a semi-truck outfits. I heard this was 80 bucks though. Yo, Peach looks so cute. What the heck? Waluigi looks sexy. Dude, this looks really good. Mario Kart World. Wow. What an entrance. This is a game I don't even care about, but wow.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh,
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
wow.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo
We got the producer, the director, and the hardware design lead.
Song is
Cool.
Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Not some like random spokespeople. It's like the people who designed it.
Brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively.
Dude just got out of the shower.
System. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
That's neat.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Huh?
And
Wait, it's open world, right?
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually
What?
everywhere in this world.
Weather conditions could be good. The original Switch was woefully underpowered. It looks like it must have gotten a nice pump. Yeah.
Race through 4
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care about Mario Kart going open world.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With
What?
24 drivers in each race, the
Like, unless they make it really
the
fun.
competition is gearing up.
Wait, so you can go between stages like as one race?
Introducing
That's pretty cool.
Knockout Tour.
The OG Switch also had to be portable.
One corner of the world to another.
Wait a minute, did you just spoil that this doesn't have to be portable? Is it not going to be portable for some versions?
Along the way.
Wait,
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
linear race instead of loops, that's actually based if true.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
I'm sorry I'm talking over this new game mode, I just genuinely don't care. Oh my god, they're so cute. No, not what I'm saying. Okay.
So freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Dang, I kind of don't care.
By
don't
going
know.
off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
I haven't really played an open world racing game since like, what was it, Midnight Club on the
Also go for scenic
Xbox?
drives with friends. And
That game was fun,
photos together.
but I was also a child at the time, so that's cool. Getting photos. When Mario Kart became Forza Horizon. Dude, I don't know what I am. I read MK and immediately thought of MK Ultra.
Mario Kart.
Instead of Mario Kart, my mind immediately went to
Game launches
MK
on the
Ultra.
same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Cool.
More details about this title will be shared in an
I'm
upcoming
happy
Mario
that
Kart World Direct.
Mario Kart bros are having fun.
More information in the future.
I thought Mortal Kombat. We are on very different ends of the spectrum, Rabid.
World launches on the same day as Nintendo
But we
Switch
are on the spectrum.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
But they're finally getting a new game. I don't know. A lot of people really like Mario Kart 8, and I understand why. Everything is on it,
Some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
except for Double Dash.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Mario Kart 8 was a long time. Yeah, but with good reason. It was more of a service type of game.
We've added
But like, you know, with actual good content.
Let's take a look at
It wasn't a time sink or whatever. C button, what does it do? C for kill you. Alone.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
Is this fake game speak together?
That was me. That was you. So quick.
It's the button you have to pay to activate? No.
Wait, no.
All together. Well, if it is tied to online, yeah, that makes sense. Unless you're talking about something else. If you're talking about something else, I'm gonna go crazy.
A new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo, let's go! It took like 20 years to catch up with Halo 2.
With this feature,
It's free for a little while.
communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Still stupid that like you have to pay for online. That's so dumb. Console bros, stay mad, stay crying, stay losing.
Voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
This has some more features. Dude, this thing is gonna be so tinny. It's gonna be so awful.
Speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Really, I don't believe, bro. We're gonna be hearing so many like fire alarms.
When
It's basically
noisy
Discord.
around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
I'll believe that when I hear it, Nintendo.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends. and
Watch this be like,
If you open the chat menu and
Wait,
turn
what?
on game screen sharing,
Good job. There we go.
bro, this is.
you can also share your game.
Oh no! Oh my god! That slideshow, no!
You guys, I just did it. Oh, I want to do it.
Oh my god!
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Please, it's just a baby!
Yay.
Let him live!
You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different.
Watch this be like the return of game chat in video games.
Hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow.
Because that's one of the things I've been asking for a long time is for consoles to come with microphones again.
Look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
Also, not gonna lie, this is so many slurs. Not gonna lie, this fake video game chat is more.
Lost, like,
It's more relatable than most fake game chats.
Expand another friend's games.
Maybe it's just the non-focused streams that are the slideshows.
Above that wall. That
I mean,
You're almost there, though.
I love how immediately as you said that, this is what happens. Nope.
So everyone can watch them play.
I think
Honestly,
I know where you are.
I don't care. It's funny, but I don't care that the streams are a slideshow. That's not what... You're not watching a stream for high quality content. You're watching it to like stay on the same page. It's so bad. If it gets to the point where like you're having to wait tens of seconds.
There's an additional button.
Oh?
With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
A chat menu?
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay. Sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
What?
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Button that will be useless without a subscription. Yeah, that's pretty stupid because I hate online
you can
multiplayer subscriptions. It's so stupid.
while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
I hate all this so much. I mean, if
Just the camera.
if this was here and it was free, like there was free online, it would be based. But unfortunately, that's not the case.
Games which use your camera feed like this.
These features on their own are pretty cool. I do not want a camera for my console. Then turn it off. Don't buy it, idiot.
A little more this way. Oh.
Using
I think it's okay if
even when you're apart. You can play games.
someone else lets the Japanese government spy on us, like on them. Not gonna lie, the streaming portion looks pointless. Dude, nah.
Games.
Hey yo, Splatoon?
Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro
I
game.
don't know. I guess it could be fun.
Or hold a sports competition between
Oh, dude, that game's awful. That game sucks so
all
bad.
together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
Watching Nintendo Directs just makes me want to play Wii Sports on my Nintendo Wii.
Developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
You're also gonna need a pretty big screen to see all that. Yeah, that's...
The
Dude.
camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
I feel bad for people who, like, can't afford big TVs.
Same day as Switch 2.
Because all developers expect you to just have one.
Nintendo Switch Online
Nowadays.
membership will be required to use Game Chat.
They just expect you to have one.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat
I feel so bad for all the kids who are gonna have
and different
the Nintendo Switch Online for like a year and then never again, because that was me back then.
wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
See how he nodded his head like.
Let's introduce another new
Wow, wow, wow.
share with family and friends.
This guy's got nice hair. I like his hair.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and
Bye.
play together.
See you later, Adept.
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game.
That's awesome. This has been a thing
Even games
that I've wanted for years. It's too bad they finally put it on a console I'm not gonna buy.
compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
Man.
GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Hey, Bubby.
Game Chat, which we showed.
I didn't. Not gonna lie, I didn't realize you were here because all y'all's names are blue on my screen.
Is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 worldwide.
That's cool. I like that.
GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch
I've
2
been here, bro.
Please take a look.
Okay. Bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's
Okay.
thickness remains the same.
Okay. High definition display.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p
Thank
screen.
Christ. Oh, I don't know, but thank Christ it's finally 1080p. It's 120 FPS?
Supports up to 120 frames,
Yo!
allowing for smooth.
This thing's gonna have a better refresh rate than my monitor. What? And it has HDR? Hold on.
and supports HDR,
This is messed up.
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Get a better monitor? Sure, I'll just go ahead and do that, Rabbit.
Magnetically. Strong
LCD downgrade. Well,
is firmly attached to the system.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. It's not gonna be on for too long. Scrub. Bigger buttons.
The SL and SL
Oh, that's nice.
bigger for
I remember that being something people complain about a lot.
Con 2 held horizontally.
What about stick drift? Is that gonna be a thing?
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Yo, they're announcing good, like, features that Adept is still here. Mouse control!
Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about that.
To support mouse controls.
Stick drift is a feature.
Adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Okay, not gonna lie, built-in mic for easy voice chatting.
Built-in microphone.
Depending on how good the mouse tracking is, that might actually be a game changer for me. I literally posted it in your Discord.
Technology to filter sound.
I know you did,
Your voice will come
and I read it, but I forgot. I'm sorry. 3D audio? What? I don't believe you.
if you don't have a surround sound system. Games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Not gonna lie, that didn't sound 3D.
Place your Nintendo
3D audio was fake, yeah.
you like with a large, sturdy stand.
That was just normal stereo.
freely, like this.
It's just headphones, bro. Yeah. They're trying to trick the children.
Port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Thank Christ.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or
Heck nah, bro.
in tabletop mode.
Wait a minute. If did he say there's one on the top and the bottom?
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage. 8
Finally.
times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
That might be really good for streaming then. If it has a USB-C on top and bottom. Wait, hold on. Four. Ain't no way. There's no. That thing ain't running native 4K. Yeah, it's not gonna be native 4K, but like still. Unless it's just low power game. I don't know, bro. It might only. So this is probably gonna be an exclusive thing, bro. I thought it was buffering with that pause. No, I saw that and I had to pause it. This will probably be like exclusive to certain titles, especially Nintendo titles. But Nintendo is really good at optimizing their games. They're really good at optimizing their games. Guys, we might be back. I don't know. I came into this video completely expecting not to be interested in this thing at all. But something's happening. Let's go.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to
Oh, that thing's thick.
and enable
Oh, never mind.
4K resolution for compatible games.
Look how they optimized Xenoblade X.
Also supported in
Dang, could have fooled me with the frame drops in Breath of the Wild. That's really cool. Also, it's too bad Xenoblade X was remastered, but they can't account for the localization.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
Oh, thank goodness.
This helps keep performance stable.
That'll stop them from bending, from warping. That's nice.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical
Cooling,
and
baby.
digital games are
I wonder if certain games will be able to run at a higher frame rate, or if that'll break the game. Like, imagine being able to play Metroid Prime remastered at 4K 120 FPS. Man, imagine if if you could do that.
Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo
know?
Switch. We
That'd be
redesigned
crazy.
the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
I think they realized from a lot of the criticisms of the first Switch.
The Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game.
Oh?
Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, we're making it a Switch game not compatible. A Switch 1
Standing
game.
over here. Okay, everyone.
What is
join
this?
me inside the game.
Oh my god. Oh, bro. Heck no, bro. What the frick? Who invited this dude? This friend.
This site reads, "Where are the magnets?"
I'm gonna port Slime Rancher 2 onto this. Yeah, baby.
The system with magnets.
So this is just a tour of the console itself.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
It's a gamified tour.
so that's how they attach to the system.
Look at the top left. There's like 18
Magnetic
areas he
circuits
can
won't
explore.
so they won't easily detach.
Holy shiggy, it's the metaverse. It's so lame. This is just the hardware tour.
You can discuss
Texan,
all
they're
sorts of secrets about
making a good argument for getting the Switch 2. Not gonna lie,
Two controllers have mouse controls.
that you have to pay for. Yeah, you have to pay for this tour. I mean,
You can even
it's not free. Yeah, that's weird. if it's not free.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
Oh, that reminds me of Wii Play. That's like a Wii Play
Things
era
like this
type
are
game.
possible.
That's cool.
There are
That's why I'm not
secrets to
getting it.
discover, even as you're playing mini games and tech demos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get
Some of the
this
secrets
game.
range from the unique features of the system.
This mousing thing is weird.
Notice until they're pointed out. There are
I'm wondering about that. That's like the one thing that I'm really wondering about.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid.
It's like the worst use of a mouse. I don't know how it feels. Not free. It's actually wackadoodle. Let me go back to the mouse. I didn't see it.
Possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day
Wow,
as Nintendo
that
Switch
is
2.
really lame.
Please check it out if you're interested.
That reminds me of like the cool games they would put on the DSi
regarding
that you could play with
Switch 2.
for free.
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Wow.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
I gotta go for real. Like and subscribe. Yes, everyone like and subscribe. Yeah.
Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type
The
of
issue with the mouse is you need to figure out how to set up a flat surface. What do you think that paid game has raised my cholesterol? Hands in my pocket looking at the ground, kicking a little rock. I still have my micro SD card for the Nintendo Switch, and I have not used that thing. I could just
Log
take
into
it
your
and
Nintendo account to
plug it into the Nintendo Switch 2 if I really had to. Man, Nintendo, you used to be
You
cool.
can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
Okay,
It has a C button, which
I
launches.
don't care.
And on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use.
Am I the only one who don't care about the buttons on the bottom? I don't care. I never use them. Oh, that's neat.
Introduced a few new features.
No, you can't.
Today's presentation.
Man, you washed.
The official
Yes.
Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an
I am washed. What did I do?
where the three of
What did
us
I
the
do?
development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
All right. So Nintendo is washed.
Launches on June 5th.
Okay.
Very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
But you know, don't say it. Don't say it.
Now,
I mean, you kind of are. Let's be honest. Frick you, dude.
Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
3 types of games. Wowee.
Nintendo Switch 2 games. These
Yo,
games
they invented video games too.
features of Switch.
Nah, frick you. Frick you.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Neat.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
I could end your stream right now. You don't have
Will
the
receive
weaponry required, brother.
improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Yo, they invented video games 2 and
I'd like to show you
3.
the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I don't care. I don't care about Mario Party.
Please take a look.
It's a misery game. I don't care. I know some wires like homies.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting
Those
upgrades.
faces of the people in the crowd. What is that?
The
Oh,
upgrades
that's so cursed for some reason.
adds new features.
It's funny, but like,
Mouse
wow.
controls, audio recognition,
That's fun.
more expressive rumble,
OMG, this sucks. What about it sucks?
gameplay that uses a camera,
You like Mario Party.
all of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
What?
Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party.
Not this one. It's the same game. It's Mario Party Jamboree.
You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play.
This is like when you watch my streams, you're like, when you're off stream, you're like, man, Gruff, you're the best. I love you, bro. Then you come to my stream, like, bro, you washed. It's over. Hang up the phone.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier
Although it is the same game, so like if you bought it once, you probably don't want to buy it again. Wait,
collect the most coins.
isn't this one like You don't have to buy it again because it's compatible, right? Those faces make me uncomfortable. Yeah, that's what's weird about this. It's weird. I don't like it.
Take a ride on the
Yeah, I ain't buying the upgrade. What? If it's like a $20 upgrade, depending on
You're off.
not $20, however much the expansion costs.
While you feel the bumps
It depends on how much content there is. Yeah, it is. It's compatible, but like you need an upgrade.
Pipe, a mini game will begin.
You gotta pay for the upgrade.
There's a bouldering game where
I mean,
players each control an arm.
They made new content.
Where you shake a
I don't think it's wrong for them to ask for you to pay for it.
Enjoy the
I would rather not. I mean, everyone would rather not, but like,
can you reach the station?
it's new content.
From mini games
A lot of games are getting paid upgrades.
The built-in microphone, mouse controls.
Not only did they make it compatible, they put out an expansion for it without you having to pay for a new game. Like, that should be the
Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
That's cool. That should be like the standard.
Nintendo
We have the technology.
who already owns Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2
Oh, that
Edition
stinks that
plus
that
Jamboree
reminded me. It's gonna
by
be,
purchasing an upgrade pack.
since it's downloadable content, it's gonna be digital only, so
Please look
that
forward
sucks.
to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's reactions.
There's not really a way around that, unfortunately.
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
I was hoping they'd add more boards or more features to the boards. Dang, I kind of don't care. You know who's washed? You want to talk about who's washed? Let's talk about Zelda. Let's talk about Zelda, bro. Oh, you have no idea how bad the digital only is. Oh, bro, I've heard things. We'll talk about it later.
Vibrant, so you can play with smoother
I'm not gonna lie.
graphics.
I don't care about Zelda that much anymore. The new stuff.
You can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda.
The localization was terrible for
This
Breath of the Wild. I can't say anything about Tears of the Kingdom because I haven't played it, but man, the localization for Breath of the Wild was heartbreaking.
Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can
Zelda on the shore face down.
like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
This is kind of a tangent, but have y'all noticed how like stock voice,
Or
text to voice
you can share your creations
voices are like
with QR
appearing in
send them to another player.
like TV shows and video games. Like you'll be watching a TV show, like a sci-fi show, they're on a ship and the AI of the ship talks to the pilot and it's like the TikTok voice. Have y'all noticed that?
We hope
Back from the Dookie station, what I miss. We're talking about how I don't really care for new Zelda. It's gonna be your Wii U screen, no.
in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy
I've noticed that, like, if
story,
it's in a Metroid Dread, one of the
along with improved
text-to-voice
graphics and frame rates.
things is just like a default voice that exists in the real
This
world.
story takes place
I still need to play the Forgotten Land.
struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious
If I
change.
end up streaming from this thing years later, because I'm still not gonna buy it
We hope you're
straight
looking
out the
forward to
gate,
Kirby's new adventure.
there's nothing that like wins me over other than the specs are cool, but
Metroid Prime
doesn't mean anything if there's no games.
Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo
Corby
Switch
gets
2.
Alzheimer's. That's gonna be cool.
In
I
addition
might-
to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for
Oh,
a
thank
2D
Christ.
Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in
It looks really good.
per second, or enjoy smoother action
No,
at 120 frames per second.
that's
Choose from
hard.
these two modes
That goes hard. Holy crap.
based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Dang, I kind of don't care. I really don't care about Pokemon. Gyro for life? No,
You can
Rabid.
enjoy your adventure in Lumio City
Reject
with enhanced
modernity.
resolution and frame rate.
Return to tradition. Return to mouse and keyboard.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw
I cannot
available as both
like
physical
overstate how much I don't care about Pokemon, dude. I like Metroid Prime, but I'm just not gonna get this thing day one or year one, or maybe not even year two. I don't know.
pack.
Yo, I thought he was gonna jump off the building.
Forward to
He doesn't want to be in Pokemon anymore. He just wants to end it all. Also, I hate new Pokemon games. Dude, not even Pokemon fans like the new games.
With the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
It's cool that you will probably be able to switch from mouse to stick like seamlessly, almost. How is 2 mouses gonna work though? What the heck does that do? They made me handicapped. They made me paraplegic. Mark, Emma, Ken, Henry, Sarah, Kegel. What did they do to you? No! You could have made any game. You could have made any game to demonstrate this technology. But this is what you chose. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh my god, I'm crying in the helmet. Oh my god. You go, bro. Oh my god. Not gonna let, that's raw. Being able to high five your bros. Holy tea. No.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both.
Drag and drive.
I hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3 Magic with dual mouse controls.
I was done laughing that he called it drag and drive.
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Stop. Oh my god. Oh my god, Nintendo Brothers Diabetics are dragging and driving. Oh my god, oh my gosh. This game looks worse on console, but oh my god. I can't get over that drag and drive. The gorilla, bro, the gorilla. I don't care about my laugh. I think it's funny.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games.
Oh, hey, Greg.
Hades 2 is
Oh, Hades. I still haven't played Hades 1.
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal
God, drag and drive. That is crazy. Bro.
Getting to know dozens of characters from
You know that game that you and the friend group gonna be dogging on for the next 30 years? Drag and drive.
experienced with
The thing is, it's probably gonna be really fun.
later this year.
Or like, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be like, I can't tell if it's gonna be Wii Sports fun or Wii Play fun, if you know what I mean. Street Fighter, cool. I don't really care for fighting games. I wish I did. Fighting game. The FGC is rotten to the core. What's he say? The FGC is diseased, rotten to the core. There's no saving it. I don't care about fighting games, but I wish I did. Drag and Drive sounds like those 2000s videos for kids who are actually handicapped, and they made that for those kids to make them happy about their situation, bro. Oh, Jarvis jerking a little. Try clipping, but it didn't work. Like asthma rap, bro. I forgot about asthma rap. No. What would they call an asthma rap Switch game? Freaking.
The Sovereign Axiom.
What would they call it?
The Trinitas has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
Oh, what's up, Dragon Drivers?
Of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you.
Hacking and coughing, I don't know. Heaving and hollering.
Children, bring
Game and Machina? Yo, I forgot about that game.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
Hey, I like Joseph. He's cool.
Fiction to come to Nintendo
But,
Switch.
dude, not gonna lie. The first
Story about friendship.
Daemon X Machina game
Write sci-fi.
looks really cool, but I never got to play it.
Together,
It might be worth revisiting that game.
stories, and it's up to
This
you.
game looks neat too from a gameplay perspective. I don't know anything about the story or characters.
You're gonna love this one, trust me.
I really like these developers. They're cool. They do interesting things.
On the day Switch 2 launches.
Oh my god, Asthma Rap, Hacking and Coffin, Dragon Drive. We are eating today. Handicap bros, let's go. Story seems cringe, but play looks fun. Yeah. Dude, if you play EA Sports games, you should be hanged by your balls and then used as like that
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
punching bag that looks like a uvula.
Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo.
That's what they should do to you. Bro, this whole stream is gonna be Grove being like, oh hey game, I should play that sometime. What do we do? We're 30 minutes in and I've only said it one time. Shut up.
Even more ways to experience
Hogwarts Legacy, yeah. We all love this game, right guys? Yeah.
launches on the same day.
Our favorite game, yeah.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be?
They canceled the expansion. Oh, neat. I haven't played a Tony Hawk game in years. I heard that the new ones are good. But they don't have the classic music because of licensing issues, but that's just unfortunate, but apparently they're still fun. Trans people love this. Bro. Nora Vasconcelos, was that her name? Vasconcelos. Or no, I pronounced that wrong. Hey yo, was that Bikini Bottom? Bikini Bottom jump scare?
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
I thought that was freaking Sam Lake for a second.
Title, Hitman World Investigation to Nintendo Switch 2.
Was that Freaky Bob?
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything.
I have a PC. I do not care.
And how each mission progresses will vary.
Are you only watching it now? Brother, I have a job!
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
But yeah, I'm only watching it now. Bro, we are hooting and hollering at Dragon Drive. The freaking handicap basketball game. We are laughing our heads off. Hey, yo, is this James Bond? I might feel a certain way if it's James Bond. Oh! James Bond game in the year of our Lord 2025? Show me. Oh!
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo.
I have a job, as SpongeBob said to Squidward. Quit my job. Guess no 007 for now. I will wait though. I like 007 games. I wish they would bring them back. Got Nightfire.
Remastered in high definition.
Oh yeah, this game.
Featuring the brave and default command.
We'll have to save the drag and drop section for a separate vid. Oh, I should, dude. That was so funny. The drag and drive.
Enjoy your leisure with upgraded features.
Didn't they censor this game?
And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg.
I forget, was that game a sequel to a different game? Or am I misremembering? Oh my god, okay. Hey, Yakuza! Classic, and it's a 3DS game. Yeah. We're getting old. Speaking of getting old, it was my birthday the other day. I turned 29 on Monday, March 31st. 29.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take
okay, cool. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and my cousin, he was like, oh dude, we're both almost 30. I was like, how old are you? I'm 24. Bruh. You gonna turn to dust here in a minute? No. Zonai? It's Zelda, I don't care.
Hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
Okay.
But in time, a terrible evil arose.
The Ganondorf.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which
Oh, frick those things.
would call
I don't. Those look like the Korok seeds you had to find.
war.
But why? That's an inside joke. I can't explain it now.
We have traveled back in time.
Things got better once we mixed. Rabbit, what do you mean by that? I've completely lost the context for that comment. The story leading into... Oh, it's a prequel. Interesting. Bro, yes, you can explain right now. Oh, it's a Hyrule Warriors type of game. Okay. You don't care about this? Yeah, you're right, I don't. Like, I really don't. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, so there. I forget. It was the what's it called? Black Panther 2 commercial that Texan and I were watching, and the main bad guy, he was like, "I will destroy your entire kingdom," and I was just there in my couch, like sinking into the couch, just totally dejected, just going, "But why? Why do we care about any of this? Who are you?" Like all that.
That was Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, it was Aquaman, yeah. And I was like, I was telling Texas, like, they're not going to explain any of this. It's not going to make sense. The motivations aren't going to make sense. Like, all the stuff that we're not going to care about because they don't properly give it enough time. Those kinds of things where it's like, but why? Like, total cynicism in the face of modern day cinema. And you were right!
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch.
I love being vindicated.
You can continue to
Frick you!
Nintendo Switch Online.
Whoever came up with the idea to have paid online for Nintendo Switch, and then like that idea made it out of their head and into the boardroom, they should kill themselves. They should shoot themselves in the head with a Magnum revolver. Holy crap. Oh my god, waking up.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will
Frick you, dude.
a new classic game library
Frick you.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Frick you.
Nintendo GameCube, originally
I
released
should kill you. I should
Here are the titles
eat
that will
your
be available at
face.
launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious...
I was arguing with some idiot on Twitter about how Nintendo is not preserving their games at all because this isn't preservation. This is a subscription service that will turn off like 5 years after the Nintendo Switch 2 is obsolete.
In this 3D weapons-based fighting...
First of all, you were on Twitter. Twitter's a fun place to be. I like arguing.
Zelda series
I like arguing with people. I like seeing all the crazy people, and it's more funny. It's funnier. There's
the world of white knuckle racing at
there's no funny people on there's or not enough funny people on Blue Sky yet.
We'll put it all on the line in death-defying races.
Let's see. I got this game, so I don't need to play it to pay for this. I'm not gonna pay for it. Or wait.
Ready to experience.
I have to remember. And do I have it like on auto? Am I paying for it right now?
In games that
Blue Sky is dead. No, it's not.
can play together
It's still alive. It's not dead. I still go there. I hop on the Blue Sky and Twitter like off and on. I'd say I spend 2/3 of my time on Twitter and 1/3 of it on Blue Sky. But the fact that I'm still continually using Blue Sky, I think that's a good indicator that it's not dead.
Titles will be added in the
Bro, what are you going on about, Rabid? Yeah. Yo, Fire Emblem?
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classic.
That's crazy.
Switch 2 exclusive game
I think I told y'all guys on the stream, I saw Fire Emblem Path of Radiance or whatever it's called for sale at a classic game shop for $145. If this game comes out, or if this service comes out,
after the original GameCube controller,
is that game's price gonna drop at all?
connect wirelessly.
But they ain't gonna put Smash. You know it's coming.
Access
If it's not there already, you know it's coming.
the Nintendo GameCube controller.
I might get that just for my own PC.
Members will also be available the same day.
I have one somewhere around here, but it's in a drawer somewhere.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube.
Finally, freaking Zoomers can experience some real games.
You can continue to play select games from the systems shown
You
here.
have to freaking buy the freaking expansion pack to play these goddamn games. You have to pay like 50 or 60 bucks, whatever it is. Frick you, Nintendo. Toby? Is that you, Toby? Yo, I need to stream this game. Bro, I'm tired of these direct formats. Why? What's wrong with them? I still need to play this. A heartfelt journey of humor and friendship. I've only played the first chapter, but it's been years. Undertale's parallel story. Interesting. Reveal something, narrator talks about the content. Are you saying you don't want to know more about about the game? I will say this, it's annoying when they reveal it and then they talk about what you just saw without revealing anything new. I hate that. That's cool. I like that.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gear.
What the frick are you doing here? Get out of here! Go!
This game will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back.
Freaking Randy Pitchford, bro.
Your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still.
I don't care about Borderlands, but Randy Pitchford, man.
We've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and
You should hang yourself with that jacket, bro.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Oh.
We're releasing
Oh yeah.
Nintendo Switch
Oh
2
wait,
edition.
I thought this was. I thought it was Age of Empires, bro. I don't care about Civ.
Guide your people through
I haven't played Age of Empires in years, but I remember
the
liking
new mouse controls. Players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
Age of Empires more.
Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls in Switch 2 by purchasing.
Oh yes, like mouse controls open so much.
Even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Nintendo's never gonna give up the ghost of joining Steam.
Is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
No, I don't care. I don't care, dude.
2K as well.
Emmerich might care. I have a fellow bounty hunter who might care. I don't care, bro. I'm happy for y'all, but I just don't care.
Find this old tattered man. Off they
But yeah, Nintendo's never joining Steam, bro.
enthusiasm and a profound.
Like, they would have to collapse in order to be...
Let's slay some
in order to consider becoming a part of Steam. They were punching that tree. That's funny. Oh yeah, I'm a little sick. I forgot to mention. Y'all might have realized already.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top.
Stay away from me.
Nicely done.
I don't think it's not like contagious. I just have allergies.
This time, for home.
So if you don't have the same allergies, you don't gotta worry.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks.
And if you do, I can't give it to you. You probably already have it. Because nature gave it to you.
Here's the first look at
Bullets?
2. Dodge countless
Oh, Enter the Gungeon. I've heard of that, but I don't know anything about it.
now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect
I already went through my trial with allergies.
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
You never played it? No. Oh? Bubby, is this your game? This reminds me of Slime Rancher. I've only ever seen Bubby play Slime Rancher at like 1 frame per 2 business days while streaming on Discord. That's my only exposure to Slime Rancher, but this does not look like it. Never mind. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I saw no slimes. Starseeker. Astroneer Expeditions 2026. Cool. Helldivers.
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
Oh.
We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the
Okay.
first time. Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, it's Star Seekers.
Open world action adventure
Dude, I've tried so many times to get into Cyberpunk,
thanks to
but
Nintendo Switch 2
even though they updated the gameplay and the gameplay is better,
on the go.
I just can't get on board with the characters, bro.
And discover engaging stories.
To be fair, I haven't
Cyberpunk 2077
met any of the characters from Liberty, whatever it's called.
Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
If that was Slime Rancher, they lost his head, bro. Oh, hey.
Nintendo Switch 2で
Final Fantasy VII.
リメイク
Y'all guys get to play it. I'm still gonna play the original first one day and stream it.
ミッドがある脱出まで
Nintendo 2 gonna explode. Nintendo Switch 2.
20年以上の
But yeah, I just can't get into the characters of
体験いただきます
of Cyberpunk. I think the game would have been much better if it was a linear game instead of an open world RPG, because all the dialogue is just so stilted. And their Switch is on fire, but it's portable. Oh, all right, we got a sizzle reel. Let's go. Oh yeah, Silksong is real. Hollow Knight Bros 1. Baby? Okay. Baby with the Force? Hello? I don't care. But yeah, maybe I should play Hollow Knight. I've never played it, but I know that Silksong's been like the Half-Life 3 of indie games. Oh, Puyo Puyo. Oh yeah, true, finally. You're so nonchalant about it, Bubby. I thought you'd be freaking out. Kill yourself! Get out of here. Freaking Star Wars Outlaws. The game was so bad. Oh, that looks cool. Nice racing game. I'm glad fast racing games are back. Everyone was dogging on this game, Shadow Labyrinth. I think it might be cool. Not gonna buy it though, I'm not interested. It just looks neat. Ooh, that looks cool. Might play that. Oh my god, it's Fortnite! Ooh. Hey, yo! This reminds me of a puzzle. Omagachi Plaza. That looks like a cute game you could get your girlfriend because she doesn't know how to play video games. Just in time, Megan. Hey, Megan! You didn't hear what I just said, right?
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Let's see what it is. I did. This is the one? What do you mean this is the one? This is the one I wanted y'all to watch for. Oh, let's see.
I give you my blood.
No.
I give you my life.
Okay. Woman spotted.
Turn a wheel. And
That dude's hands are huge. What the over?
to a night of moonlight. To humanity's very
Locking in on a woman. Nah, her hands are tiny. Okay. Okay. From Software. Okay. No. No. You clearly haven't seen woman hands before. Shut up. No. No, this is fake. This is... No, I'm talking to Rabid. What is this? It can't be what I think it is, right? Okay, that doesn't look like what I think it is, but some other parts do. Ooh, that looks cool. What is this? It's giving me some vibes. I'll still dab them up. Hey, yo, vampire?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you. Hey, yo, firearms, let's go. Carrier of blood. Whoa. I'm getting Bloodborne vibes. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm so like I'm waiting for the title drop.
Tears will flow for one. And one alone.
It can't be, right? The Dusk Bloods. Okay, is it related to Bloodborne? Because it gives off... Legally distinct Bloodborne. Available only on Nintendo Switch! No way, bro! Essentially copyright-free sequel which Sony won't do it.
We'll share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available.
Oh, it's on PC? Oh, thank Christ. Holy cow.
That's all from our publishing and development.
That's hilarious. That is so funny.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today.
PlayStation has no games!
For this presentation.
That's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
It's not a Switch. It sounds like it's a console exclusive if Rabbit's correct. What was that sound effect? That sounds familiar. That... Like Kingdom Hearts? Oh, it's Kirby! Let's go. I need to play more Kirby games, dude. I haven't played a Kirby game in years. I haven't played a Kirby one since the rat one, where he loses his cake. No. Yo. It's got, No. No, no, they didn't. They didn't. They did not. They didn't. No! No way! No! Really? Someone call Sonic. Is he still alive? Is he okay? Is he alright? Is he on suicide watch? Let's go, my man, the boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Masahiro Sakurai!
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
That's freaking cool.
Looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
I had an unnatural affinity for this game. Like, I just really liked it for no reason.
Today. Please take a look.
That wasn't the last trailer? This is the last trailer. Okay, lock in, guys. Lock in. What the... I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the art style. I don't, the resolution looks crunchy. This. What is this, Texan? Ingot Isle. No, what? What is this? Is this Donkey Kong? Bug Stacks. Hey! I don't like the art style too much either, but the gameplay looks fun. Ooh. It looks like the same engine as Odyssey? Ooh. Yo, is this gonna be like Mario Odyssey, but with Donkey Kong? Because that sounds cool. Yo, you can just dig anywhere? Yo, this game has more destruction than freaking Battlefield. What? Bro's over here playing BattleBit. Bro's over here playing Red Faction. What's going on? Playing Tears of the Kingdom he's playing Tears of the Kingdom too, going down, and there's side scrolling. Cool. The art style is okay. I don't really care for it too much, but I like the animation is really, really good. The art direction for the animated characters, like these guys, they look cool, but I don't really care about the environments. The animation's great. Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's really cool. This dude.
That was a brand new 3D platform.
That's cool. I like that.
Called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies.
Oh, dude,
walls, the ground, and just about everything.
The dynamic resolution is killing this game, dude. It's hilarious. It's so funny.
Details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Orange shirt looks so stoned, and I don't know why. It's the eyes.
Website, which goes live.
It's always the eyes. DK hasn't had a 3D platform for like 25 years.
But that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to
I'm having trouble remembering the last 3D DK. Not gonna lie.
Appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
All right. Inglasses has such a me kind of forehead. It was on 64. Ooh. Treehouse, what? Okay, they're gonna go talking about stuff I do not. Dragon Drive! Oh, baby! Y'all ready for Dragon Drive? I don't think y'all are ready for Dragon Drive! Like when you make a joke in Mii's on the Wii. You mean like a joke character? Like a joke Mii? Because I think I know what you mean. Dude, Dragon Drive was so funny. What's up, kids? Are y'all ready to Dragon Drive? That was crazy, dude. All right, so before we talk about more about like what was in the direct, all the handicapped kids shout, yeah! You know who's playing Texan? You know who's playing Dragon Drive? All the survivors from that one car commercial, that one like accident where the minivan like rolls off the road and rolls over a bunch of kids. You remember that commercial? Bro, do y'all know this commercial that I'm talking about? Oh my god, let me... From How Our Two Mouses Going to Work presenting Dragon Drive. Oh, let me find this commercial because it's such a funny commercial. Let me see. British car crash commercial. Oh my god. Let's just watch YouTube with Gruff, dude. This freaking commercial. Oh my god. Oh, dude, does it have copyright? I'm gonna mute it just in case it has copyright, but I'm gonna unmute it when the time comes. This freaking thing. Bizarre. Oh, it's Irish. Irish anti-speeding PSA. We don't need to hear it. Look, guys, he's playing with the car. Come on, Billy, let's go play with the car outside. It's recess. Yay, recess. That means the day's almost over. We could go home and play Dragon Drive, my favorite video game. Let's go. Woo! Oh, we're discovering bugs. Look, Megan, it's you. You're discovering bugs and everything. You're having so much fun. This guy, he's on his way to work. Yeah, we're all so happy. Playing with the car. Oh no, what's happening? Oh no, 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 no! No!
Since 2000, speeding has killed a classroom of our children.
Woo! Shame on you! No! I accidentally chose a different video. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I'll watch that later. There was a squish sound effect. Yeah! Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Shame is wild. That's how the Dragon Drive characters were created. No. Play it again. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god. Let me find the part. They're like, oh no, what's happening, guys? Billy, watch out. That can't be real. That can't be real. That can't be real. Like, this has to be an edit. This has to be an edit. Hold on. No description has been added to this video. Dude didn't have control of his car. The kid with the toy car was using voodoo magic. This is so over the top. Like, seriously, a squish? No way that's real. Hold on. Hold on. There's no way that's real. There's no way that's real. Like, it can't be. Okay, that noise has been edited in and is not on the original advert. Okay, that makes that makes more sense. Now, that doesn't make no sense. That makes complete sense. Oh my gosh. And then they say shame on you, dude.
Has killed a classroom of our children.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shame on you. That is so funny, dude. That's crazy. That's wild. Even without the sound effect. At least they'll become dragon drivers. Hold on, let me find the frame where they're all squished. They're all like freaking squished, dude. Like, look at this. Hold on, I'm trying to get the frame. Catch the car, Billy. Oh my god. Imagine seeing this at the bottom. Dude. The entire bar scene. Oh my god. So anyway, Dragon Drive, the new game about everyone loses their mind. They play Rolling in the River on the jukebox. Imagine. Oh my god. Oh my god, like that, everyone cheers. That commercial, like, that's a real commercial. Oh my god. Stop breaking him. I'm breaking myself. I'm the one who freaking stop laughing. That trick doesn't work on me. That, like, I'm the one who brought up this commercial. I know what I'm about. I know how to find joy and whimsy in this dark and cruel world. Bro breaks himself for clout. I break myself to feel alive again, just to feel something, you know? Oh my god. So let me explain this joke where Texan says stop laughing. So my sister-in-law, she has this thing. Like years ago, I don't even remember what we were talking about. We were like at a Wingstop or something. Just, you know, slurping on wings, you know? Slurping them off the bone. That kind of thing. And we were laughing about something, but she was laughing the most. And like she was laughing like long after all of us had stopped laughing. And as you know, I playfully, you know, because we were trying to talk, but she was still laughing. I playfully told her, dude, stop laughing. I'm trying to have a conversation here, you know? But that made her laugh even more at the absurdity of being told to stop laughing. And for some reason, that just stuck. It made a psychological, like, scar on her psyche or something. And whenever I tell her to stop laughing, she starts laughing now. So whenever I want to just play a trick on her, I'd be like, hey, sister-in-law. She'd be like, yeah? Stop laughing. And she'll like try to resist it at first. And her face starts to crack. She starts smiling and she goes, stop! You know, that whole thing. And when she's almost done laughing, I'll say, hey, stop laughing. But she laughs some more. It's a funny thing. That was like years ago, dude. That's like, I don't even remember when that was, but she's starting to break free. She's starting to break free of the conditioning. So I don't think I can do it for much longer. Oh man, but yeah, remember when we were watching a Nintendo Direct? So before we talk more about this man, Pavloved the woman. Oh, I could make a joke about that, but I'm not going to. Anyway, so before we talk more about like what was actually in the Direct, I'm going to talk about something that's not in the Direct, and that is the price. A lot of people are upset about the price. I don't remember. It's going to be like $400 and something or something. I don't know how much it's going to be. It's going to be like expensive. The games are going to be like $80 or $90. Plus that's with like the online multiplayer subscription. That is absurd. That's crazy. Now, before we get into that whole topic, one thing to establish before that is the whole let me put on some music while I'm talking about this. Actually, I'll just play this low. Put it on loop. There we go. I saw it'll be like $650 in US. There's no way. You're trolling. That whoever told you that is lying to you. There's no way. $450 and with 500 Mario Kart bundle. Otherwise it's $80 digital and 90 physical. 90 physical. That is crazy. All right. Well, let me talk about the subject of heavier priced games or highly priced games. I don't understand the physicality of it. I mean, you're gonna have to explain that one to me, Megan, because I'm not sure, since you got to download the game. Oh, do you have to download the game even if it's physical? I thought that was like an option. So as far as I know, the physical games still come with the whole game. You can plug it in and play. Nintendo is going to start selling cards that have part of the game but with a digital download, and then they're going to let you digitally download the game, as far as I know. Tariffs, I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I don't know enough about tariffs to talk about them, so I'm not going to get into that. That makes more sense. That's what I think is happening. So that was one of the things I saw on Twitter before I watched this stream, or this direct. So many games are fancy license checks. Yeah. And like as a PC player, that's kind of like where I live too. I hate it, but that's just how it is now. There's no physical games anymore on PC. It sucks. It's like the one objectively bad thing about PC games right now. It freaking sucks. But like in terms of Nintendo, they've been pretty good about that so far, about having physical games that come with the whole game. But there have been some games like Doom 2016 that like you can't play without accessing the cloud because the Switch couldn't play the whole dang thing. It was such a big game for the Switch. Excuse me. But anyway, so the whole subject. Oh, see you later, Rabbit. Thanks for stopping by. So when they're talking, I'm gonna mute it because talking. Bye. So anyways. What was I saying? On the subject of games that are priced higher, I have a weird take on it. So, in terms of like gaming industry at large, especially the Western gaming industry, I freaking hate that. Like, oh, instead of us trying to be more frugal with our budgets, we're just gonna freaking balloon all of our games. Budgets, all the dev stuff. We're just gonna balloon all of that. What the heck? Hello? Hello? Why is it doing this? I think I know why, but that's a whole other can of worms. Okay, time to listen to the Battlefield 3 soundtrack. Anyway, let me just turn this down so it doesn't blast y'all's ears off. All right. So, instead of like being more frugal with their budgets, instead of like, making every game a live service and making their game super big and have the most crazy realistic graphics, instead of cutting on all that stuff and making the games cheaper to making games shorter, more enjoyable, more succinct, making them shorter but more enjoyable overall, focusing on smaller games that like are just better, which is how games used to be before they ballooned in their budgets. They're just like, we're just gonna make you pay more. We're not gonna change our behavior at all. We're just gonna do that. I hate that. I think it's stupid. And I think the result of that is gonna be people are gonna be more choosy with what games they buy. And so they're gonna, despite trying to wiggle around the solution of managing their budgets better and not making these stupid mega games, they're going to be forced to confront that anyways, because people are going to be more frugal with their wallets, and they're not going to buy every mega game you put out. They're not going to buy all the microtransactions because the game is stupidly expensive. I mean, there'll still be whales, but that's how it is. So, with that said, if anyone has the right, do you think Nintendo will see the pushback and change? I think they will a little bit, but nowhere near as the rest of the industry. Like, nowhere near. Because here's the thing. Nintendo, if there's any company in the gaming industry that has earned the right to charge more for their games. It is Nintendo. Now, do I think they should be charging $90? I don't know. I don't think so, because their games are smaller. Their games are in-house. They don't use contractors. They use all their own employees for like 95% of all the stuff they do. Their turnover rate is close to none. So they don't have to like spend a bunch of money on rehiring people. They don't engage in the live service model of having to constantly push out updates to constantly keep people coming to their games. Like, people come to their games because they're fun and they like them. That's why they come to the games. But here's the thing. The games are already small, so is $90 like gonna be worth it? I actually don't know. I really don't. Now, as for paying for online, I don't think they should have done that in the first place. I don't think PlayStation should have done that in the first place. I don't think Xbox should have done it in the first place. I think it's all a scam, because it is. It is objectively a scam. Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony aren't doing anything with the money you give them to pay for online. At least they're not doing anything to the online. They don't own the Battlefield servers. They don't own the Grand Theft Auto servers. They don't own the Helldiver. Well, hold on. Sony might. I don't know. They don't own like the third-party servers. So how are they going to make that service better? I don't know. I don't think they can, because that's all managed by third parties, by other studios and stuff. Like when the Helldivers freaking servers go down, it's not up to Sony what happens to them. It's up to freaking Arrowhead Studios. Whenever the Battlefield servers are being a bit chuggish, it's up to DICE, EA to fix it, not Microsoft. You know what I mean? Nintendo has a lot of first-party stuff, but they haven't shown that they can, or that they are managing their online better, because it's paid now. So yeah, I think online is a scam. I'm iffy about the higher prices for the games. If the freaking Switch is able to give you 4K 120 FPS, depending on how consistent that is, I think it might be worth the price if it's like at $400 and something. Because honestly, they've held back on pricing for a long time. It kind of had to come sooner or later, where they just charge normal pricing. And Nintendo people are freaking out, but like, dude, consoles have always been this much, at least for the last several generations. What else? Did I want to talk about anything else regarding the pricing? Dude, I hate how the classic games are stuck behind a freaking paywall. That sucks. They won't let you own the games. Dude, they could literally just re-release those games physically or digitally and people would buy them. But they don't want to just make money off of one payment. They want to make years of payments. Like, because how long? Let's take a person. I'm happy I can play Wind Waker. You could emulate Wind Waker, Megan. That game is, first of all, you could play it on the Wii U. I mean, it's that version of the game freaking massacres the art style, but it's still playable. But sad I'll never keep it. I mean, if you emulate it, you can keep it for as long as you want. I'll play it on your Super Nintendo, the super freaking Nintendo that has a mouse and a keyboard. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, they want to like take a person. Let's say someone has had Nintendo Online since the day it launched. What, didn't it launch in like 2018? Or I can't remember. I think it was 2018 because it came out in 2017. Then 2018 is when online became a thing, right? Like you had to pay for it. It was free up to that point. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're now 7 years in to someone paying for online. Now, 7 times 20, that's $140, not including tax, that someone has spent. Now, let's say they spent, what's it called? Money on freaking the expansion. Doesn't it, the expansion cost 50? I don't care enough to look it up. That number, like, gets higher if they've been spending it on expansion, however long that's been. So, like, all that money that they get, which if it was just a normal service, like you could buy a game, that would have been, what, $40? Instead, it's like $200 now. $300, you know? I love the juxtaposition of listening to the Battlefield 3 soundtrack while Nintendo plays in the background. That's so funny. Look at freaking Bowser Jr. Look at his head. Dude's giving himself a concussion. He's giving him whiplash. Also, sorry I went a little crazy on this stream. I had so much to say and so little time to get it out before they moved on to the next thing. Alright, I think I'm ready to talk about this actual, stream now. Goodbye, Battlefield 3. Time to actually play the freaking thing. Alright, so Mario Kart World. Looks cool. Looks alright. Again, I'm probably going to get this thing like years later when it's hopefully cheaper. Dude, the freaking women in Mario are so freaking cute. Like, good God. Who here is a fellow Daisy enjoyer? Please raise your hand. The only flaw about Daisy is that they whitewashed her. That's the only flaw. Other than that, I vibe with Daisy. I vibe with Daisy heavily. I like the freaking... Oh yeah, Game Share. Oh, Nintendo Switch? Dude, I would love to get Nintendo Switch. I like the Koopaling's cute paws and feet. Yeah, they are. They're pretty cute. Oh man, so let's talk about Game Share. So, for those of you who aren't aware, Steam has a system called Family Share. Now, in your Steam family, I think you could have up to 5 or 6 people. I don't remember. When you are part of a Steam family, so let's say me and Texan are part of the same Steam family, and I say, hey, Texan, you should play Metal Gear Solid. It's one of my favorite games. And he's like, oh, shucks, Gruff, but I don't have Metal Gear Solid. I'll say, it's okay, bro. You're part of my Steam family. So since I own the game, you also get to play the game. Isn't that great? Isn't that fun? Wow, what a great system. It's like when you could lend people your physical games. Wow. So great. The only restriction is that you can't both play one copy at the same time. So if between me and Texan, we only have one copy of Metal Gear Solid, there's only one, so only one of us can play it. We can't both play it at the same time. Some games don't let you share them because they're cringe, like Battlefield. EA doesn't like you sharing their games, so that's a EA problem, not a Steam problem. Steam probably wants you to share all your games. Excuse me. So Game Share. Let's talk about Game Share. So think about Game Share. It's the same principle. They talked about it in the prior direct. So it's like Steam Share. You need to set it up with another person's Switch. You need to like physically be there with them to do it. Which is kind of annoying. You don't. It's a pain. It can be a little bit to set up Steam Share, but Steam Share you don't need to physically be there. You could just talk to people over Discord and share the game. So you have to physically be there to share the game, and if I remember correctly, it has a 2-week time limit. That's crazy. That is wild. I do not understand. Make it make sense, Nintendo. Anyway. It's literally a feature we've seen before done worse. All right, let's talk about the features of the thing. So 1080p, thank Christ, that's all anyone ever wanted was 1080p. Smooth gameplay up to 120 FPS is crazy. I've been thinking about switching to higher refresh rate monitors, but that's been like a goal that I expect to fill years down the line because I want to future-proof as hard as possible, and that costs money. They're selling this freaking handheld Switch with 1080p 120 FPS. That's probably like only going to be a dock thing, but I hardly ever took my Switch off the dock when I wasn't a PC gamer. Now I am, and like I'm never taking that thing off the dock. Why would I? What else is here? HDR. I don't have HDR. That's pretty cool. Bigger buttons, bigger stuff. Neat. Mouse controls. That's going to be interesting. I would love to play Splatoon with mouse. I'm not going to lie, guys. I fell off Splatoon hard. I haven't kept up with the lore. And you know why? Part of it is because I don't... This is going to make Matt Rabid mad if he ever hears this. I don't like the gyro. Now, I don't like the Splatoon gyro. I like gyro. But I don't like Splatoon gyro. You constantly have to reset it. You constantly have to freaking assist it with freaking the right stick to move it. I hate it. I don't like it. I can never find the right balance of sensitivity. I'm always changing it depending on how I feel that day. I like Splatoon, but I think I would like it more if it had more precise controls, which for me personally, keyboard and mouse offers that for me. Now, that's my position on gyro. I still like gyro. I think it should be on all consoles. It's baffling that it's not. Improved speakers, cool. Let me look at this. Bass, mid, and treble. So, for those of you who don't know, these all look like the same height. So, I wonder if you can... They said that they messed with it. How did they mess with it?
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speaker.
So they made them all the same. This is just default, like, mixing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just default equalizing. What? Now, here's a cool tip for all you gamers out there. And if anyone wants to do YouTube someday and you're messing with your trebles, your mids, and your bass, here's a hot tip for you. What you do, so here's a classic amateur mistake. A lot of people, they boost up the bass, put the treble down. That way, you know, their voice is booming and people can hear them better. This is a classic amateur mistake. What you want to do is lower the bass a bit and up the treble, because think about it, especially if you're a YouTuber and this Switch, if you're taking it portable, if you're at your TV, you know, do whatever you want, but if you're like out and about on your phone or on your Switch, this is what you want to lower the bass and raise the treble, because that makes the sound more conducive to being heard in an outside environment. If you're in the car or if you know, walking about, the treble gets to your ears better, which lets you hear words more clearly. Because if you have bass, instead of you hearing like words clearly like you hear me now, it's like this all the time. That's why you want to raise the treble and lower the bass. Bass is all right. You still want it to be there. You don't want it to disappear completely, but bass plays... how do I say it? Let's see. What's it called? Think of this as like a cake. The treble is the sugar. You're eating the cake to get that flavor, get that sugar. But the bass is the flour. It's keeping it up. At least I think that's how cooking works. Don't tell me if that's not how it works. It's like filling in the small spaces in between to make it rise and make it palatable and edible and nice and tasty. That's what bass does for sound. in the specific instances I'm talking about. Anyway, what else? The mic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I hope this mic is terrible because it'll be so funny. It'll be so funny, bro. We will be so back. We'll have freaking Xbox mics back. I hope to Christ we get Xbox Live mics back. Please, God. We need to return to tradition. Anyways. This was just normal freaking headphones mic. They thought they were cooking, and to like people who don't know about audio, they probably think they were cooking too. What is this?
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however.
Oh yeah, the freaking stand. That's really cool. I like that. Oh yeah, so this part where the Joy-Con goes, I wonder like if using the Joy-Con as a mouse is gonna damage the other bit on the Joy-Con that like connects. I hope that's not the case. I hope that doesn't become like the next thing, like, oh, if you use your Nintendo Switch for too long, this will inevitably become a problem. Kind of like how stick drift and warping of the console became a problem eventually. Oh yeah, 2 USB ports. This would be really cool if this helps with streaming. That would be really cool. I hope that becomes the case. Because it would be really cool to finally be able to stream like Switch games. New dock 4K support. So they added this in 4K support. That's really cool. People like think 4K is overrated. I think it's cool. What does WQHD stand for? I don't know. Fan ventilation, that's cool. Plays compatible Nintendo Switch games, that's cool. This I do not care about the welcome tour, bro. It's so lame, dude. Someone is just gonna make a YouTube video of like going through all of this and post it on YouTube. Like that's what's gonna happen. It does have these neat little games, but again, like this isn't, unless the game is on Wii Play levels of good, I'm probably not gonna buy it. What was next? The cartridges, the micro SD cards. Oh, I guess certain micro SD cards don't work. Oh, it has to be a micro SD express card. I wonder what if I have that. I don't think I do. You transfer your data. That's cool. Excuse me. New controller. Dude, I'm never gonna get used to the freaking Nintendo controllers now. With B on the bottom, Y on the left, X at the top, A on the right. Freaking maniacal, my brother. Well, the top looks a little strange. Are those analog triggers? God, I hope so. Oh, I don't think it's gonna have analog controllers, because if it did, they would have said so, right? Oh man, they missed their chance. Analog would be great. Is that? Oh, for a second I thought Mario was the Animal Crossing villager. I really hope that they keep Mario Kart World going for the entire Switch generation, because having household games like Mario Kart and Smash Brothers at the beginning of the generation and having them for the entire runtime of the console, using them as a service, that seems like the way to go, especially for Nintendo, who's like has a close-knit community with their first-party games. I don't care about Mario Kart. Seems like the way to go. Don't care about Zelda. Zelda Breath of the Wild is neat. It's fun to explore. The gameplay is very, very fun. I don't feel a need to replay it though, and the story is just not even there, and the localization destroyed so many parts of it. I still need to play Kirby. I am gonna love playing Metroid Prime with native PC support. That is crazy. Or native mouse controls. 4K 60 FPS. We are eating. Oh yeah, the 120. Oh, so the it can go 120 at on handheld mode. but you can only go 60 FPS if you want it at 1080p. Interesting. I would probably go to 720p to get the 120 FPS. Y'all, if you haven't played a game with high refresh rates, you don't understand how much it changes you. It makes games, shooter games especially, any game that requires any level of precision, it's the cheat code. It is the cheat code. Texan has a high refresh rate monitor. I don't know if he's noticed, but like, it's the cheat code. Oh, freaking Dragon Drive. That's what it's called, right? Dragon Drive. Oh, man. This stage looks boring. Holy crap. This stage looks really boring. Man. What is that? Oh, okay. I was like, why is he like holding out his hand like, come, my brother. Okay, go over here saying, come, my brother. We must drag and drive. Sarah's like clapping or something. Yeah, they wow, that is a pathetic clap animation. I like the art style. I like the cat ears. I like the football helmets. I like the dome like helmets. Those are cool. I like it. As a fellow dome helmet enjoyer myself, I hope there's a similar helmet in this game for all the paraplegic bros playing this game. You can't say that. That's not nice. I don't care. Yo, he's got the drip though. Those boots. Someone get me those boots. Those are cool. I like those. Ooh, look, peep the freaking purple tires. Neat. Not gonna lie. If Nintendo like supports the crap out of this game, there's tons of drip you can unlock, and it's really fun. This could unironically like become a really popular game. Dude, what if they add racing? That would be hilarious. What if they had like stages where it's bigger than this stage? There's like tunnels you have to go through, like a whole like course that you have to run through to try and make it to the other side to score a point. That would be cool. Elden Ring. I still need to play this game. I've played it, but I haven't beaten it. I need to beat it. That's what I say. Freaking Maidenless, Super Giant Games with Hades, cool. Street Fighter. Oh yeah, Daemon X Machina. Titanic Scion. Oh yeah, Split Fiction. Cool. Don't care about EA Sports. Hogwarts Legacy. Cool. Tony Hawk. Cool. Going to Bikini Bottom. What was this lady's name? Nora Vasconcelos. Is that how you say it? Vasconcelos? Or Chelos? Cheos? I don't know like what her, if it's Italian, Spain Spanish, Mexican Spanish, all the other Spanishes that exist. I thought it was so funny how I thought this guy was Sam Lake. He could be like a stunt double for Sam Lake, you know what I mean? Hitman. I still need to play Hitman. That's a game I need to play. That would be a fun game to stream. Oh yeah, 007, dude. I used to play so many 007 games growing up. I still got Nightfire, Everything or Nothing, Agent Under Fire. The only one that I played back then that I don't have is From Russia with Love. That game was okay, but as far as I remember, it didn't have multiplayer. It was still a fun game as far as I remember. So, 101. Who are they? Who's making this game? Let me look this up real quick. 101 Game Studio. Let's see here. Go to their website. See if they showcase any of their games. Oh, they made that one freaking game where you're a raccoon going around the world. Biomutant. What the frick? How did they land freaking 007? I heard that game was okay, but like it friggin' fell off a cliff when you progressed far enough, and apparently a lot of the game was samey from what I remember. That's freaking weird. How the heck did they get to work on the 007 property? That's so weird. Anyway, my faith has evaporated. Square Enix, Bravely Default. It's really cool that they're remastering this game for Nintendo Switch. They're making it playable on one screen. Because, dude, these games' graphics perfectly, like, they're so timeless, man. Like, look at the art style. It's great. It's too bad that they're building it off on the censored version. Yakuza 0. I don't know if I'll ever get back to Yakuza Kiwami. Maybe I'll get back to like the PlayStation 2 version because I've heard that it's better. I don't care about Hyrule Warriors 2. I really don't. GameCube, it makes me sad that it's all locked behind a freaking paywall. Soul Calibur 2. Not into fighting games. F-Zero GX. I have this game on my own so I can play it there. But it sucks for the people who don't, because that's like a very rare game, as far as I know. Fire Emblem. So let me look at this real quick.
Will be added in the future.
Super Mario Sunshine. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Pokemon XD. I saw, what's her name? Mari En just freaking out that they put in Pokemon XD. Are you guys ready to pay $20 or no, $50 a year to play this game, to keep it? $50 a year to not even own this game, to rent it? Is this game worth renting for $50 a year? Super Mario Strikers, that's base.
Sure.
Chibi Robo. Wow, that completely flew right past me. I was not expecting that. Luigi's Mansion, that's pretty neat. Pokemon Coliseum, I heard people really like that game. I'm okay not liking Pokemon. I was about to say I wish I liked Pokemon, but I'm okay not liking Pokemon. I hope this controller, it has a Type-C on the front. So does that mean it will be rechargeable? I don't want to use freaking batteries that eventually corrode because I'm not using the freaking thing all the time. I don't want to freaking have to worry about batteries corroding in this thing and have to take them out and keep track of the batteries. It's annoying. Looking at the resolution. Oh yeah, another thing that freaking bothers me is that Nintendo has such a hard stance against emulation, yet they're perfectly okay with you emulating the game on their console, but they say emulation is bad. Like, I understand, like, oh, but they want to like keep the property on their systems. Like, okay, but like they're emulating it. They say emulation is bad, yet they emulate. I'm not talking about playing the game on the system, like owning it on a first party system and maintaining their IP copyright. I'm talking about like they say emulation is bad, yet they emulate. Like, it's cringe. Oh yeah, Toby! Deltarune! Yeah! Oh god, Randy Pitchford. Ugh. Firaxis Games, don't care about Civilization. I heard that Age of Empires 4 got a expansion or something recently. I haven't played Age of Empires since Age of Empires 3, so I have no idea what to expect from it. This game, don't care. Don't care about Cyberpunk. Don't care about Final Fantasy 7, and at least until I play the original. Silksong Bros, you won. You freaking won. Sonic Adventure 3? Nope. Halo 3? Nope. Portal 3? Nope. Freaking Left 4 Dead 3? Nope. But hey, Silksong, you won. You did it. Good job. What are some other? Oh yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2? Nope. Splinter Cell? Nope. What other games are SSX Tricky or SSX? The SSX series? Nope. Silksong, bro, y'all won. Oh yeah, these Puyo Puyo. I love the art style of Puyo Puyo. It's so cute. It's so cute. Is it worth playing Tetris to see it? Like, I like Tetris, don't get me wrong. It's pretty much the most perfect game there is. But, like, I don't find it terribly fun, you know? I don't find it extremely engaging. I don't know. Don't really care about beat-em-ups nowadays. Oh, yeah, freaking Star Wars Outlaws. Good God, remember that game? Remember that failure? Nobunaga's Ambition. I heard about... Fast Fusion looks cool. Shadow Labyrinth looks like it could be something. People are dogging on it because it's like a dark twist on Pac-Man and they think that's cringe, which it is, kinda. But like, what about the rest of the idea? Like, oh, where does that lead? What is this character? Who are they? What's the world gonna be like? What's the story gonna be? If they don't like, if they're not pulling out cringe references to Pac-Man, like Clyde walks in and says, haha, remember me? Winks at the camera. If they're not doing that, like, is it really that cringe? Idol Remastered. Never played it, but it looks cool. This game looks neat. Reanimal. It looks based more so on Japanese horror. So that, and it looks like a, what was that game? Oh, I'm blanking. What was it called? The game where you're a little girl and you're running away from the scary stuff and you're yellow. Your name is Six. What was that game called? I'm looking at my Steam library now because I know it's in here somewhere. What was it? What was it? I think it started with an S, right? I'm looking through the S's on here. Does it not start with an S? Huh. Well, whatever game that was, let me look. Let me see here. Horror. Let's look up horror. Let's see here. I want to find the name of it. It's nagging my brain now. Where is it? Where is it? Little Nightmares. That's what it was. This game looks like Little Nightmares, and I like that game. That's another example of like a short game done really, really well. I played that game. I should play it on stream. It's only like 5 hours or something. Because I never played the expansions, and I never played the sequel. And I'm excited to see what they do with the story. What else is in here? Fortnite. Yo, freaking Professor Layton. I need to play all the Professor Layton games. I only played the first one, and I really liked it. Apparently the later ones got easier, I think, but I should get back to it. That would be a fun game to play on stream. Oh yeah, this Legally Distinct Bloodborne. That's really cool. Dude, some of the freaking imagery here goes hard. Like, unbelievably hard. This right here. Good God, this goes hard. Also, this outfit. Like, come on. This goes stupid. She holding a plasma grenade from Halo. That's cool. Like, dog. Come on. Come on. Anyway. This thing was cute. I think it's cute. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. It has a very human eye. Alright, we're getting near the end. Kirby Air Ride. That's neat. I like it. And Donkey Kong. This is the last thing, so I'm going to stop it here. I don't really have anything else to say about the Direct. Thought it was neat. Still not going to get the Switch, although I know that once I get the Switch eventually, because I know I eventually will, there's a 60 FPS, 120 FPS waiting for me, 1080p. That's neat. I enjoy that. So does that mean that a lot of games are going to let you choose, like, your settings? If so, that is phenomenal. That should be in all games. I don't know why it's not. But yeah. Oh yeah, and last thing to talk about before I go. I put out a YouTube post, but just in case y'all didn't see it, I have become a lot more busy with my schedule. So I will be streaming a whole lot less than I have recently. Unfortunately, that is gonna have to be the case. Let me put on some more music. Let's put on the freaking Trepang soundtrack. That'll be fun. All right. Yeah, this is chatting music. So, I will be streaming a lot less, maybe once a week, if that. So know that going forward. I wish I could stream more, but that's just not going to be feasible, except for maybe certain nights, maybe once in a while I'll stream, maybe twice a week. Woohoo. However, I did have an idea. Let me know what y'all think about this. There's a certain TV show coming on April the 22nd. Certain TV show that I really, really, really want to be good and enjoy. Like, I really hope it's good, because it had a first season, and the first season was really good. I really liked the first season. Not enough people liked the first season of this show. I'm trying to find a suitable picture, but is this one good? Why are all these pictures not like 1080p? Are there no 1080p pictures available anywhere in the entire world of this show? What about this one? This one's 4K, good. Why is it so freaking deep fried? Hello? Not putting that on screen, that freaking atrocity. What about this? Why are these pictures so deep fried? Hello? I'll just put it on the screen so you'll have something to look at, but look at this. Why is it so deep fried? I've seen the original artwork of this. It is not this deep fried. Hello? Anyway. Season 2 of Andor is dropping on April the 22nd. When is that? What day does that fall on? A Tuesday. So, I've thought about rebranding, not my channel, but one aspect of the channel. So, we have a, what's it called? Live aboard the Twilight Saber. Those streams. And the whole idea of live aboard the Twilight Saber was to be like a really casual stream where nothing is important. It's not quote unquote canon, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, I've played through Fear, but I wanted to play through Fear again because I thought it was so fun. So I just played it, and I was playing it one night. I was like, dude, I want to talk to people right now. So I started streaming Fear, even though I had already played it, but it was okay. Because it was live aboard the Twilight Saber. It's non-committal streams, that sort of thing. But then I found out that, like, oh, that has a name already. It's called Zatsudan. So I'll keep doing Zatsudans with some gameplay. That's not always a given that a Zatsudan will have gameplay. In fact, I'm pretty sure most of them don't, if any of them. So I'm still going to do those non-committal streams whenever I can find the time. And I think that'll be better to have those, like, for my days where doing a more dedicated stream is not feasible. But I wanted to rebrand live aboard the Twilight Saber, or LATS for short. Because I want to talk about Andor. I'm going to want to talk about Andor a lot. So I think when Andor airs, I will find a day to stream live aboard the Twilight Saber. And hopefully we have fun with that. That's it. Announcement over. I think I'm going to go ahead and log off now. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by. I have a lot of what's it called, crazy takes, I think, and a lot of crazy reactions to the Nintendo Direct. I think that's off-putting for some people because they're like, oh, he's playing up his reactions. No, I'm just having fun. I like to have fun, and that's how I have fun. I'll give you my honest opinion afterward once the excitement has died down. Because all that excitement, and I'm still not going to get the Nintendo Switch. We're back where we started. The excitement is gone. But yeah, had a lot of fun. I think it's really cool. I think Nintendo Bros are finally getting a good console. Let's hope it works out well. I know people are really bent out of shape about the price, but hey, who knows? Maybe it will have, hopefully, it will have a positive effect on the video game industry, where devs work harder to earn that higher price tag, because people are going to be more choosy with what games they play. Hopefully. Now, if we don't get the positive, outcome, then maybe the next best thing would be the really, really negative outcome. Maybe the next best thing would be to have the video game industry crash for a couple years or maybe a decade. I don't know. Like, let indies carry the industry for a little bit. Let gaming become niche again. Let gaming have like another renaissance era in like 15 years. I think that would be nice. When gaming falls, then finds its footing again. A lot of people are going to be like, "Oh no, it's so over, bros." I think it would be a good thing for. Let's take a break from gaming for a while. Let's play the old games that we all like. Let new gaming have a little bit of time to themselves, to find themselves and work on themselves. Maybe that'll be good. Maybe that'll be a good thing. Anyway, that's my take on the whole like pricing situation and stuff in the Direct and other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Dimitri Monroe streamed the Nintendo Direct, and he's more based than I am, so I'm gonna go watch the stream and see what him and his chat have to say. Yeah, like and subscribe, share the stream with your friends and family, talk about it at the dinner table, and I will see you guys sometime either next week. Yeah, probably next week. If nothing tomorrow, I don't know. My schedule is all kinds of weird right now. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.